Hey there fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of my First Megabase. So last episode we had some serious sound issues, so if you persevered through it, good for you. Otherwise I'll give a quick recap. We have set up our station here, and unfortunately this train is not showing, but we have the contents of the logistics network being sent all along the train tracks, all the way up to here, but importantly, it's being sent to our depot that we set up, and I've sent the green circuit train there, and it waits until green circuits in the network are less than 10,000. And currently green circuits are 80,000. So yeah, not a huge issue. Each of these carriages holds 8,000 green circuits. So yeah. This whole train has 64,000 green circuits in it, so when they drop below 10k, it goes and picks it up. Now, I did want to change the order of this just a wee bit, because what I wanted it to do was actually go and fill up first. So I wanted to unload, fill up, and then wait at the depot, which kind of means that it comes in, has to loop around, which might add to a little bit of traffic. But I think the change will work. Now, can I modify the circuit setting on this from here? Yes, I can. So I'm just going to change that. So it is now available. And we will send this guy there. So he will go now to green circuit, fill up, and then sit in the depot until congestion. Excellent. Not what we want to see. Alright. Then he will sit in the depot until we need the circuits. And that way that'll speed up our supply of green circuits. And then once he has unloaded, he'll go fill up again, and hopefully we don't use the 64,000 green circuits particularly quickly. Alright. So, with all that in mind, it is now time that we looked at rocket silo, because if we look at our research, honestly I'm just finalizing some of these annoying ones that we never really use, but infinite research is going to be after that. So let's just we'll get our queues full. Alright, so a rocket silo needs a whole heap of stuff, and let's see if we can make all this stuff from the network. And try not to have to leave our lovely little area over here, hey? Alright, what we will do is just request the things and make sure that they exist in the network. Okay, so you are going to make rocket silos. And you can output there. Great. Alright. And we don't want too many rocket silos, so let's connect this to the logistic network and stop if rocket silos. Now eventually we are going to need a lot of rocket silos, because if we want to make 1,000 signs per minute, each rocket launch produces 2,000 signs, I think. So if we want to launch one every minute, we might need multiples. But for now we'll just say give me one. And I've lost it. There it is. Alright. Okay, that is yep, so if it is less than one, put one in there, and we'll get a couple stored in there as well, but that's fine. Now, unfortunately I lost where that damage was. If this has just opened up, it looks like it was here. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we've had a bit of expansion, and that's set off the biters to attack this area. But that's fine. This area is a very tight choke point. We've got some attacks going on over here. Yeah, the behemoth biters are really starting to cause some damage, but we're slowly upgrading all of our areas like this to be a solid line of things. And actually what I should do is, where we've got artillery, we should look to reinforce that, because that is a likely spot for them to come in and push through. Alright, this is of course delaying our ability to get in and do what we need to do. But hey, fun. Alright, so rocket silo, let's have a look what it needs. Let's see if we can do this in one. So a little thing I read, if I shift right click the settings for this one and then click it on here, look at that, it requests the stuff that we need. And it looks like we have, whoa, we have 5,000 blue circuits in storage, something going on there. And we don't have enough steel. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I've set up steel somewhere along here, yep. So we are grabbing steel. That's fine. Concrete we're going to have to set up, but I just wanted to see what is going on with blue circuits. Blue circuits, why are we got so many blue circuits? So that doesn't have that many. Where else could blue circuits be? Oh, look at that. 4.8k. Alright, well, that's a handy little thing to have, I guess, at some point. Let's grab a stack inserter, I think, for that. And, alright, so we just need to make some concrete. And what do we need for concrete? We need iron, stone brick, and water. Alright, let's do that somewhere. Probably over near the water, but I don't think we have stone brick on the network, so we'll have to do that first. I am just going to copy that and paste it there. Alright, we now have some stone brick, and that is 100, and we need 1,000, so I guess, well, we don't need to do that because the bots will grab it as it's needed, and then it'll grab more off the belt, so that'll still let some through. What I wanted to fix up, I think, we did want some steel to come through, so I'm actually wondering if I downgrade these to fast inserters, just to let some steel through here. That's probably a good idea, and I'll do the same. I'll do the same here. Alright, I don't want any steel bricks on me. There we go. Alright. So that is stone bricks, iron ore. Now I do have iron ore in the network somewhere because I am making concrete down here. And yes, so it is currently requesting from somewhere. Probably over here, I would say. There we go. We have 100, and that's fine because one of these makes 10 concrete, so we don't need a super large amount. And all I then need to find is where's some water, and that will allow us to make our concrete. Alright, we've got some water here. Is this where we want to be making our concrete? Maybe? I'm sure we've got water on the bus as well. There is enough water, so let's alright, let's do something like this and take a bit of water up this way. Alright, and there's a robot there. Let's just close enough to that. I'm pretty okay with that. Alright. Actually no, we do need, yeah, I'm going to take it even closer because we do need 1,000 of this, so we'll want it in this general area. Okay, let's have a look at how this works. Probably going to be in the middle. Let's have a look. Water like so. And again, let us, oops. Oh, I love that. That is great. Alright, so it has brought in a weird amount, 3 times, but somehow 18 stone brick. Yeah, whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's fine by me. Alright. So that just needs power. Of course, we naturally put it in the most awkward spot available. Gosh, why is that? Alright, there we go. That's great. So this is just our bit of a dodge area, isn't it, really? That's fine. Okay, we'll get a stacky to go there. This actually takes quite a while, doesn't it? So, do we have modules? Thought we might have had some modules. There are some in the building train. So let's go grab some from there, and we will speed it up. Okay, where are the modules? This one? Nope, this one. There we go. Okay, we've actually got quite a few modules built up. That is great. Let us grab a stack of each so we can have a play, and they can refill up the train as they're being built. Alright. So, I want to speed this up. Yes, I do. Let's put speed modules in. There we go. Heaps faster. And what's our electricity? Energy consumption plus 300%. 1.4 megawatts from that one. That one is 375 kilowatts. So, I mean, our power is pretty good. We've got 240, 40 kilowatt steam turbines. 40 kilowatts, yes. So that is a gigawatt. Or are they 40 megawatts? Let's do a quick check. These are producing maximum output. Maximum power output is 5.8 megawatts. So let's call that 6 megawatts. And we have 240 of them, so that's a roughly 1.2. We'll say 1.2 roughly megawatts, and we're only using 500 megawatts. 1.2 gigawatts, and we're using 500 megawatts. All right, that's fine. You know what? I think, have we turned this off yet? We can probably get rid of this for now. Any more power issues we're going to have, we're just going to build a second nuclear reactor. Speaking of which, let's just do a quick check. More sidetracking, making sure we're not stocking up too much on these guys. So we have none in there. That's great. And what were we doing here? That is still building. We've got 4,000, 26, there we go, 26 cells in our storage, 14 there, and then obviously a few sitting in here. What is that? A buffer chest. Oh yeah, cool. Brought that down there for nearby action. Smart of me, wasn't it? Alright. Even though we've got 200 seconds to do it. But hey, let's not worry about that. Let's see how all of this is going. It looks like we're just waiting on concrete. So maybe we can copy this. And, what if we did that? Alright, you would have to be there, and you're going to be there, and, oh, yes, finally, somewhere getting damaged. Let's reinforce that. And that's kind of what we will be doing from now on as we see those green biters getting in. Alright, so there we have it. We are going to definitely need to increase this to keep up. There we go. Alright, let's see if that maintains the speed. Looks like this one's not being able to work. There we go. Alright. Now we've got a bit of a buffer. We are good. Excellent. Alright, so that concrete will just fill up over here. Getting there very quickly. Alright, so that is our rocket silo. Now, we need to create rocket parts, rocket fuel, and blue circuits. Discharge defense mode? No. Nope, just nope. Alright, so where are we going to put our rocket? I think it makes sense down the bottom of the base because we will need the components that we are producing to be feeding in. Interesting, just looking at this, this is actually looking pretty good. We've still got a lot of blue circuits coming in. What are we using here? We have we are using 2 a second, and that is just a blue red belt, so we can support 15 of these on that one belt. Not quite, because of the 1.25 multiplier, so let's say 10. So we can extend this. Let's do that, because we are going to need more of these. Alright. There, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and we'll do 12, which is just a little bit overkill. That's alright. Alright, let's also hit it with our upgrade planner and get those to blue belts. Yes, more red belts for the circuit network, or for the network, sorry. We'll want to upgrade that to blue, and definitely that one as well. Alright, the red one honestly does not matter as much. But why aren't these being built? Where are the bots? Where are the construction bots? Let's see how many we've got on the network. We might need to increase our numbers here. Let's go up to 10,000 with our logistics bots. And construction bots will... no, I think that's fine for construction bots. Alright. Of course, these guys are just... that must be a behemoth spitter. If he's attacking there, alright. That's good times. So let's get a few more robots going, and let's see how our work over here is progressing. How's our sulfuric acid? Looks like we've got enough. Alright, so that has boosted our blue circuits. So these produce one every 10 seconds. We have 24 of them. So that's going to be maybe 3 a second at the 1.25 crafting speed. Wow, looks like our green circuits can no longer keep up. Is that because we are not balancing in between here? Yeah, that is definitely the case. We need to balance those ones so they get at least most of the belt. Yep, that's better on here for some reason, because we are forking off there. Yes, it's not the best at all. But this is just a little arrangement that won't be lasting forever. Alright. Now, one of the issues is we are not lane balanced on our load. So we want to make sure this one doesn't back up, and to do that we will need to set up one of these little guys. Alright. Okay, that, and then there, and there. So that, and that. Now make sure these aren't connected to anything. No, they're not. You are actually that away. No, we need, sorry, yes, this is what we need. One of these going that way, and then that doing that. That way we get a balanced load. So if this backs up, all of these, both these lanes will feed this side. Excellent. Let's just make sure that works. So that's backing up. And if this was just a standard balancer, we'd see a back up here, but no, we're getting all of these being consumed. So that is the correct way to do it. All right. Yeah, look at that. That is ridiculous, isn't it? Should we feed some of these in? Probably. Let's just do that for a bit. Actually, what I might just do is this row, and pop them in there, and then we will have that as our pickup. Okay, that's going to solve that issue. Except that it would be nice to have that over on that side, because for some reason we seem to be backing up more. Anyway, let's do that and that. Okay, we'll get rid of them smoothly, and those can stay. No. Okay, there we go. So there's our blue circuits. We should have a rocket silo by now, I think. Let's see if we can request it. And one is on the way. Excellent. Alright. So, we have blue circuits. We have not got rocket fuel. Okay, that's going to be the next one. So, where is our solid fuel? Did we cut it off the bus? Did we cut it off the bus because we didn't need it anymore? There it is. Alright. So this is going to be a whole new problem for us, because we are going to need a whole heap of rocket fuel. Let's upgrade this all the way up to there. Oops, somewhere that has gone the wrong way. Here we go, to here. And yeah. Alright. We probably didn't need to do that, but that's alright. Can I unupgrade it? I can. Cool. Let's unupgrade that so that those parts don't get any more than they can. Alright, so with all that blue belt down to here, we can now keep on going. Alright, and we don't need these anymore. Let's do that. Alright. What is my auto trash? Let's pop 200 of those in the auto trash. Wonderful. Alright, so rocket fuel. Rocket fuel just needs solid fuel. That's all it does. Let's have a look wherever rocket fuel is. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. There we go. 10 solid fuel. So I think we want to start doing some of these goodies. Alright. It is time to bring on the beacons, because we need to start being a little bit more careful with our resources. So the productivity module here is this will be plus 40% productivity. So you get, for the same amount of resources, you get 40% more output, which, yeah, the end result is it saves resources. But obviously the crafting speed is now 0.5, which is pretty horrendous. So what we want to do is put some of these guys down. And as you can see, we can... can't do that. Alright, let's do that then. And that way our crafting speed is up to 2.375. And if we put another row on the bottom, our crafting speed is up to... well, we have no power, but it was, I think, 4.2. Alright. Now these do use a hell of a lot of power. So just bear that in mind. Speaking of which, we should probably try and power them up, shouldn't we? That is interesting. Okay. Something like that. That does not reach that last one. Oh well. There you go. You can always get power. There we go. Okay, so now we have a crafting speed of 5.5. Whew, yeah. So let's think about what we want to do here. What if we change this power arrangement just a little bit to there, and then the next one will obviously be there and there. Yeah, that actually works. So we need an input, and that is going to be right there. There we go, and really wish these blues would be able to span across twice that distance. Anyway, okay, so these are making 10 every 30 seconds, divided by our crafting speed of 5.5, so it's 6 seconds, but we will be able to make do with fast inserters. Alright, we can't make do without lights, that's for sure. Let's do some serious lighting. Alright, if we have a belt of these, well, we do need to extend that. So that one has our max. Alright. Alright, let's do a few of these and see what happens. Probably should do some calculations, really. So these will be using, so every 30 seconds they use 10, but our crafting speed is 5.5, so we need to divide our 30-second crafting speed by 5.5, and I'll have to bring out the calculator for that one. 30 divided by 5.5 is, so every 5.45 seconds they're using 10. So every second, so 10 divided by 5.45, 10 divided by 5.45. Every second they're using 2, so we can support about 20 here off this one lane, which isn't too bad. It's probably more than I was expecting. What have we got here? We have 8, so let's pop another 10 here, and then let's see if we can ditch those ones, and what I want to do is put this on the inside. The power might need just a little bit of finagling. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, and that is our first beacon setup, and we're already out of modules. But that's okay. We will produce them, and we're going to start having to produce them much more quickly. But as you can see, look, red circuits suck at the moment. Okay. We have our rocket silo too, by the way. Where do we want to plonk this? I think it makes sense to keep it near all these things. If we produce everything over there, we can then send them over this way. That makes sense to me. So let's just plonk it down here. And one thing to note is that this is one of the most important things to get modules in. Oh, did I just lose those modules? I think I did. Let's turn our RoboPort off. Do that again. And pop these in here. Great. Alright, because this uses the most resources of anything in the game, yeah, it's just important. Alright, let's paste those in there. There we go. Wonderful. Now, this also means that's the bit we need to fix the power up on, and we actually want this going the other way, of course. So now this one will do that, and that, and then that. There we go. All right. Excellent, and let's... Okay, I turned my RoboPort off. That was... Now I can't stop placing that one. Alright, that's fine. I guess we are waiting for a robot from the base to fill that in, which is very annoying. There. Yep. And there. Okay. Yes, get rid of that. Flow through, flow through, flow through. And we should be seeing rocket fuel. Wonderful. Alright, I think we're going to call it there. We need to then set up low density structures for here. We do have some on the bus, and I'm not sure if that's ideal. We probably want to set up its own low density structures, I think, because we need a lot of those. So next episode we will continue on and set up low density structures and rocket control units. Alright, thanks for watching, and as always I would love to hear your thoughts below. And let's just have a quick look. There is some stone here for some reason. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, I am going to, while I think about it, let's just box this so that we're actually we're storing it a little bit. Yeah, let's bring that down to there. Alright, because we might as well have these up to 1,000. What is this stone still there? Okay, great. Finally, that is definitely the end of it. Alright, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.